안녕하세요 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music, and we're reacting to Ryeowook with It's Okay.
Yes, we have had a lot of recommendations for Super Junior. Thank you so much, Sanayo. And we just want to remind everybody that we are putting them all on our must-watch list, and they move up based on how well that artist is doing, which obviously Super Junior does really well. We have a lot of ELF who watch our channel, but we have a lot of recommendations for them, and so we're trying to be fair to everybody and get to all of our recommendations.
We're also still trying to finish our SS8, which we started a while back, and so we're finishing our SS8. All of that is going on Patreon though, because we're not able to post that on YouTube. And so if you want to see those reactions for SS8, we've been putting them on Patreon.
Yes, and one actually just made it onto YouTube. I was shocked.
It did.
I saw very surprised about that. So that was really exciting. But we do keep it in the free tier on our Patreon channel, so it's not like you have to sign up for an account and pay to watch SS8, because we started it on YouTube. And our rule is that if we start it on YouTube as a series and it's not one that we're able to do, that series will be free. Very excited about this recommendation. We got a little while ago and then we got into the SS8, but we wanted to make sure to come back and take a look at this. And there are two versions of this song. One is with orchestra. So I am intrigued. We were told we had to do the orchestra version. So we aim to please, and we are doing that.
Okay, so Ryeowook, he is the main vocal.
There are the lead. Three main vocalists in Super Junior. He is one.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe the main vocalists, ELF, correct me if I'm wrong, are Ryeowook, Kyuhyun, and Yaesung. So I believe it's the three of them.
And KRY?
It's KRY.
Yeah.
When I looked it up, it's okay. It was released back in 2023, around this same time, which is really cool.
I can see that.
It creates the feelings of reading a picture book with his sweet vocals, and the lyrics give a comforting message that it's sometimes okay not to do anything in this fast-paced world. And you know what immediately came to mind is it's okay to not be okay. Oh, great K-drama. Wasn't it also his Bluebird that kind of felt like a storybook? Wasn't it Bluebird? It was Ryeowook, wasn't it?
We felt like Bluebird was more of like a
Halloween,
thriller, like Halloween,
like
story.
I mean, if you look at some of like the German fairy tales and stuff, they're a little more intense.
Well, and that's
we're
true.
Talking,
like,
what are the brothers?
The original Disney tales did not all end well.
You read something about it has like piano, clarinet, and was it violin? What was the third instrument? They were poignant. Whatever. She's like, what's poignant?
Which
clarinet?
I'm assuming that's part of the orchestra.
It's not a type of clarinet.
In the background.
I think it's just I think it's gonna have the orchestra, but I think it's gonna like probably feature those three instruments and have like a really the clarinet. I played the clarinet has a very intense and rich sound. So when you're featuring it's going to can be used like the beginning of ATEEZ's work, where they pretend like they're playing a flute, but it's actually a clarinet. So it can be really like bouncy and like do kind of, or it can have like a really like just intense kind of feeling. Yes, Peter and the Wolf.
Peter and the Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Yes, clarinet.
I'm so glad you get me. I love that you get me. She gets me.
I complete you. So, okay. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, I love that it starts with like the sheet music and it says classic.
SM classics. Ooh, okay. Now this says December, and online it definitely said November. So interesting.
But we have the right year, 2023.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. I was like, I hit play. It is a legit orchestra.
It makes me so happy, and I've only heard like the first few notes.
Goosebumps.
That is beautiful. Like, oh, absolutely beautiful. I love that he's in a white suit.
How handsome he looks.
Oh. Never heard Quintana be so beautiful.
It was piano. It was piano, clarinet,
and violin. Oh.
That's a clarinet. Savior, one of my favorite words. It's an oboe. There's a clarinet right there. In case you didn't know.
I need to know more about this SM Classics because it looks like there's more like production pieces with just, I guess, like the classics. But oh my gosh, we are huge fans of just having that mindset of you don't have to know the lyrics to understand the feeling and the meaning behind the song. And I think that this song was so true to that. Like, it invoked just a feeling, even if you didn't know the lyrics at all, like the power that he brought to that song and the way that he was smiling when he was singing it. I mean, you just felt this warmth, like just from the vocals and from the orchestra. And it was just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's perfect.
Like, it was amazing, amazing. I do wish that he'd have drugged that last note, like that last, like, part of the song out just a little bit so that it had a little more closure instead of just cutting it short. But other than that, beautiful, fantastic, amazing. Like, I would listen to that regularly and it made me happy.
I wasn't ready for it to end.
I wasn't ready for it to end. Like, that's why I feel like I needed that note
longer.
just drug out just a little bit so that it had...
Well, typically with classical music, they last longer than like pop music, like songs. And so I could have had like another movement of that, you know, where we went into kind of a different world. But my question is there more to this performance? And if not, why not? Like, this was brilliant. Like, I could see this on like a DVD or whatever to watch an entire performance, because I feel like it's the right vocalist. I felt like the orchestra was just spot on. The location was perfect. It seemed like in sort of like a library setting. So probably the acoustics were perfect. The lighting, everything was building. So like as the instrumentation was getting more intense, like the lights got more intense and he got more intense, like just bringing the vocals more powerful. And like, I admittedly wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to the lyrics. I try to remind myself to keep looking at them, but I get lost in the music. And when the music is really moving, like I still have goosebumps. Like I had goosebumps the entire time. So I tend to just really focus on what I'm hearing and not so much what I'm reading. But what I saw was just like he's talking to a child and just telling them like this world can be so much. And you know, Kanchana, it's okay to stop. Hajima, like don't do it. Just like focus and be in the moment. And like that idea, like I could see an entire concert with stuff like this, like of him just singing powerfully and by himself, or bringing in other artists and featuring this kind of music. Like this was from 23. Like I would love to see, I mean, an SM artist especially, like their vocals. Can we get Bakunin on this? Like can we get Sumin
I was like,
on
we need
this?
Inhyuk, and now we need Ryeowook to do something together.
I said Sungwon, I meant Sungwon from I know he's not SM, but I'm just thinking like all Sungmin would also work. These like really powerful vocalists who could come in. Jungho from ATEEZ, like come in and do these like killer songs like this with a live orchestra. I mean, that was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. That would just
I agree with you. Like I need to know, is there like a whole concert series for this? And if so, like where do we find it? Because that was the power and just like I said, the warmth you felt from his singing, even if you didn't know the lyrics. It reminded me of, I believe it was Donghae, who was interviewing with ATEEZ members, Hongjung and Songhwa, and Donghae said, don't go to the studio on your days off. Like when you need to rest.
Yeah.
So that you still have a love for it later on, like down the road. And it just that mindset of just stopping when you need to stop. It's okay. Was just, it was beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, another person who'd have to be included, Eunkwang from B2B.
Eunkwang,
because we just did his Last Light. If you are a fan of Ryeowook, is it Last Light? Isn't that what it was called? The one that he did?
I just remember Silverlight. Was it Silverlight?
Oh, maybe it was Silverlight.
Well, and I know
they called him
Silverlight. His nickname is Silverlight, but I think that's why we tied it into it.
Yeah,
I think it is Last Light. Yes.
Something about a light. It is amazing. As a matter of fact, it may have been on that reaction that we got this recommendation. So, 사랑해요. But if you loved this, like we are multi-stands, we encourage you, if you are a fan of Super Junior and you are a fan of Ryeowook, we definitely would recommend taking a look at Eunkwang's Last Light or Light song. It's on our channel, our recommendation, but it is beautiful. Like they just, like Jungho of ATEEZ, these guys seem to have like these really classically trained, powerful voices. I mean, Daesung from Big Bang, like I'm on to something here. I could produce this. Like I'm really excited about
I feel like we need to
idea.
get GD in and just pull in all of these like strong powers and like have him just produce this like beautiful, amazing, like classical like
with the
piece
orchestra
and knowing when, because he does such a fantastic job. If you've seen his Good Day, like he just does an amazing job knowing when to pull in these artists and when to like push them back and when to like just blend the vocals so well together. Like
right.
That'd be amazing.
This was stellar. Like, not to take the light off of Ryeowook, because this was so good. But I loved that I had no idea it was like a children's song, essentially, that it was like singing to like the future generations, and that just made it all the more like just emotional, because he's not talking to like his bros like, hey, calm down, settle down, enjoy life. I mean, that in and of itself is a sweet message, but to be singing to like a child, like, oh my gosh, beautiful. He knew exactly when when to build and when to be soft. Like he just beautifully sang that, like perfectly. Because sometimes when you're singing these really powerfully emotional songs, like the emotion like
Can overtake
like, everything, and then you're almost like shouting. I know as a musician, if you get excited, you tend to rush. Like you're playing faster and faster and faster, and you've got to pay attention to the conductor and staying.
But this was so slowed down, and the way that he just accentuated the vocals and the lyrics was just beautiful. It's perfect. I've never heard Gwen Chenna and been like so beautiful. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like that word is just
Yeah, so good.
Oh man,
that was lovely. Oh. So if you are a fan of Ryeowook or Super Junior and you would like to see more on our channel, make sure that you like and subscribe.
Or if you
down
know
below.
of more songs like this,
like let us know.
Let us know, because this was just amazing and beautiful and perfect. And I love that whether it came out in November or it came out in December, like just the feeling of just warmth and compassion and just like holding on was just prevalent.
Well, and the bells in the background felt like it could be very holiday centric.
Very holiday centric.
Very just, it was perfect.
And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where I tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. I think there's some holiday ones on there that we've done as well, right?
I don't know that we've found a holiday one for like the Christmas, Hanukkah kind of time frame. I think we've done several that like go into Christmas, but they're not centered around Christmas. Like there are several that have to do with like snow or winter. But like My Demon has a whole thing built around the Christmas tree. And so you wouldn't think of My Demon as being a Christmas K-drama, but it is lovely.
Well, and Crash Landing on You has like the whole like giving of the presents and the tree and the snow.
And there's the snow for Crash Landing. Those two are definitely on our channel. So good. So if you have any recommendations for the holidays, let us know. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a short, like what do they call them? The mini series. Maybe a mini series would be fun.
That's like an 8 episode, I think.
Yeah, something.
Well, this
small
one
like
is
that.
12 episodes, like so.
But I mean, some of them are only like 20 minutes long, and you have like 8 or 10 episodes, but they're really quick, and you can just. I don't know if maybe I might have a better chance finding one of those to and also to be able to watch it and write up the review and everything in time for the holiday season. That's another problem, because we have several that are like in the works and they just haven't gotten on the channel yet. Until next time,
y'all. Annyeong.